we have a brand new update for Boosteroid on macOS. Let's go ahead and update. Click that, drag this into applications, replace version 1.9.8, and then we're gonna close this and then relaunch Boosteroid, press open, and now log in, and then let's see what's the update. 1.9.8, 23rd of October. Fixed improved client UI navigation using a gamepad. Fixed an issue where the cursor could sometimes jump around on monitors with scaling enabled. Fixed improved client update procedure. Added support for command line options. I have to check that out. I think that's on desktop application keys. I'll need to go onto the website. So now let's check out some game, Overwatch. I can load this up, and this is amazing. It really does start very quickly. I can hit play, and I can either choose to play on the browser, or I can choose to play on the application. So if I wanted to go into the browser, I could do that as well. I can load up Boosteroid here, and I also want to show you loads of new games have been added. If we sort by new, you can see World of Tanks, Throne Fall, Kingdom, Two Crowns, Liar's Bar, and let's go to the install section. Beyond Good and Evil, 20th Anniversary, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Wow, this is on Steam, and remember, this game, I believe you can get it for half price until tomorrow, so this game is on Boosteroid through Steam, well worth the price. Now I can go back to the application, I can show you the gameplay. This is on max settings as well, 1600p, 120Hz, and it's using everything on the maximum. And yeah, let's also turn on the various settings, the stats, so I can show you, and then I can go into a game. Which one shall I load up? Let's see, Lijiang Tower. And then I can show you the quality of the stream is very high indeed. Really amazing quality. I can also show you my latency. If I go to show advanced info, you can see I'm on the London server, and you can see I have 2 milliseconds of latency. My bitrate is at the maximum, 120 FPS is the current frame rate, and it looks great. And it looks so smooth, it's so amazing. And they've actually issued a hotfix for Boosteroid. Previously, if you have been playing Boosteroid in the past couple of days, there was an issue with the latency, so it felt very laggy. But fortunately, they've fixed that, and that's fantastic, because it means the game feels very responsive now. And when you play on Boosteroid, especially when you're playing a competitive game, that's so important that you have that fast reflex time, so you won't be disadvantaged thanks to that fix. And it should be fixed for most people now on the desktop applications, so that's great. So you can see it's very, very smooth. There's no stuttering. You might experience stuttering with other cloud gaming platforms, but when you're on Boosteroid. I really do find it to be nowadays such a drastic improvement over what it was before. They've really worked to make this as good as possible, and it's really shown that it's really gotten so much better. I'm very impressed, very happy with the result, and the direction we're going with Boosteroid means there's so many options for gaming. Like, as a gamer, you really have these different options: cloud gaming, mobile gaming, console gaming. And I believe cloud gaming is really the best value proposition, because obviously you don't have to buy a gaming PC, or you don't have to worry about your system specifications. And that's a big benefit of Boosteroid and cloud gaming vendors. And Boosteroid is very reasonably priced as well. It's 13 or 14 euros, I think. 14 euros per month on the monthly option. And that's really a very reasonable price, I would say. If you were to buy a PC with the same specification that Boosteroid is using, I think you would have to spend a lot, at least 1,000 euros. So you're saving a lot of money actually in that sense. So provided the game you want to play is on Boosteroid, it's really a good value proposition versus buying a gaming computer. And you never have to worry about updates or hard drive space or installing or updating games. And you don't have to worry about electricity usage and your bill going up, being spent by your computer. You don't have to worry about the hardware being potentially damaged or stops working. You don't have to worry about any of that, because it's all running in the cloud on Boosteroid's servers, and they do all of that work for you. And you don't have to be annoyed by system fan noise either, because your system will stay perfectly quiet and silent. My Mac is completely silent, there's no fan noise because it's not running the game natively, so obviously there's no heat being generated by the system, and so there's no fan noise. And if fan noise is something that annoys you like it does me, then cloud gaming is really a great option. You will want to do a speed test just to make sure that you have good enough latency. And you may not always get the preferred closest location server, so sometimes with Boosteroid what I do is I just try again later on in a few minutes if I don't get my preferred server. This one is connected to my local server. As you can see, I have 1 millisecond of latency. It's very, very fast, very low latency. Whereas sometimes I get connected to Paris or somewhere else, then I just exit and I try again until it gives me the UK location. And you will note that the Xbox library has really grown on Boosteroid as well. Specifically, it's really increased the number of games that you can play through an Xbox Game Pass or PC Game Pass subscription. Provided you have PC Game Pass or Game Pass Ultimate, you'll be able to play all these games through your subscription and you won't need to buy them. And those are, if you play through the Xbox Microsoft storefront on Boosteroid, you'll sign into your Microsoft account, and that will allow you to play all the games, and it's completely safe to log in. There's no issues with security that I've experienced, so don't worry about getting hacked or anything like that. Don't worry about there being some security concern. Because I know some people are concerned about giving their details on a cloud server and entering their password and things like that. I used to be concerned about that myself, but really it's nothing to worry about because this Boosteroid is very secure. They never share your details, or they never try to save your details on their end, unless you specify that you want to save the details. So like save login details. So don't worry about any kind of security concern. And there are heroes with Overwatch specifically, like heroes like Reinhardt are very playable on the cloud. That's why I really main Reinhardt as well. As you don't need fast or accurate aim or anything like that. I mean, you do need fast reflex, but you don't need accurate aiming. So he's actually really optimal for the cloud. But I'm not saying that you can't play hit scan or you can't play aim intensive shooters or heroes, because you can. But it's just, for me personally, I really enjoy Reinhardt gameplay, and yeah, it's nice that I don't need to aim super well, since I'm getting older and I don't really have the ability to aim as well as I could before. So he's one of the heroes that I really use a lot. This was a match of Open Queue that I played yesterday. So I can show you graphic settings of really on the very maximum. And I'll also show you the Xbox library has expanded a lot. It's really massive library now. If we sort by Xbox platform, you can see all of these games that you can play now in the library. Frostpunk 2, Doom, Forza, Goat Simulator, Spider-Heck, Gang Beasts, all of these. A huge number of games have been added, and they've all been added very recently. Thanks to the Microsoft Boosteroid partnership, this has been possible. So it's so nice if you have a PC Game Pass subscription, you can play all of these. I think most of them are on the PC Game Pass subscription, maybe even all of them, and some are also in the installed section. These are all Xbox. So I hope you found this video interesting. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more updates as they come. Thanks for watching.